Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're going to set for today's video. So it's Thursday. On Thursdays, I sometimes try to do Thursday's Thirsty Thoughts, where I come up with a topic, or you do, and then I talk about it, and hopefully it's engaging. We get the comment section going. Excuse me. This one I still thought it should be a Thursday's Thirsty Thoughts video, but it's a channel, not an update because nothing's changing. I guess it's an announcement kind of, but it's like in that realm of just, I recently hit 2,500 subscribers, 2,500, I don't know which way, I want to say it the way that sounds the most impressive. No, but yeah, 2,500 subscribers, and like, it's wild to me. It's so many, and it's interesting for a lot of reasons. It's cool for a lot of reasons. Just some of the stuff, I've thought about this. I didn't write anything down of things I wanted to make sure I hit, but it's something I thought about. When I hit that mark, I wanted to wait a little bit, get a few more subscribers. So I didn't film this video, release it, 10 subscribers, bounce, and then I'm under the number, and it seems like a weird video. But it helped with the Bourbon County stuff. I always get an uptick. I know I'm not the only person who reviews a lot of Bourbon County and talks about a lot for the release, but I think I am one of the channels that people do look to at that time. I think I'm in that conversation, so I always kind of get an uptick. It was interesting looking at some of the analytics, and there's a section, a little bit behind the scenes talk. There's a section that will show you other YouTube channels that people watch who watched yours, and I noticed for the last month, it was all whiskey and bourbon channels. There wasn't a single beer channel in there, but I think people were searching Bourbon County and then bourbons as well and all that. So it was just kind of a funny thing, because usually it's other, beer review channels. So yeah, I got that's what pushed me over this final hump. You get to a point, how often do you film these? Is it every 100 subscribers? When I was new, 100 subscribers, obviously that was wild. 100 people saw what I was doing and I want to subscribe to this person. So I see their, when they post videos, and then it's all right, so I hit 1,000. Do I do 1,100? It's kind of weird, but it seemed like a milestone to me. When I saw that number, I was like, whoa, that's wild to me. I've talked about in other videos, I had pretty quick growth when I first started the channel, and I don't want to say I've plateaued, but the growth has slowed quite a bit. I think there's several factors for that. That would be a whole other separate video. But the people who, and not that everyone who watches is subscribed, but it is a marker and a number that easily makes it oh, something has been achieved. I think I get good engagement. I think I get good viewership, especially given how many people subscribe. There's people who have, and that's not what this video is I never talk poorly about people on camera, and very rarely in real life either. But there's people who have more subscribers than me who seem to have less views, less engagement, and I'm sure there's people who have less subscribers than me who have more engagement and more people watch them. It is what it is. It's just one of the barometers and one of the measures. But I'm super happy with the amount of people who watch and comment and interact, and I get people who it's pretty regular. I get people who it's once in a while it's oh yeah, I remember this person commenting a month ago or whatever. You get that stuff, which is always rad. And then some of the personal stuff that again, most of the stuff I probably talk about in other videos, but this channel, I moved cities. I moved 2 hours away, to a place where I didn't really know anyone. So in terms of a way to socialize, I'm a very social person. I like interacting with other people. It's one of the reasons I became a teacher, is just most of my days interacting with people. And I love that. And then, you move and it's okay, well, I don't really know anyone. And it's just me and my wife, and we know about everything about each other. So who else do I talk to? This channel was a great outlet for that, right? COVID hits, I'm not going to work, we're at the house. Who do I interact with? This channel provided that, so it's been a very special endeavor for me. Craft beer has been a hobby of mine for a while, certainly well before the channel. And to be able to turn it into something that is also adding the social piece has been really awesome and definitely rad. And something I definitely when I was saying about how some of the stuff I want to bring up in this video was no, definitely talk about that, because it's the human element of it as well is super cool. I get to try a lot of awesome craft beer from all over the place. That's obviously that's obvious. You see that every day I'm posting another cool beer, but and how special that is to me. But the human interaction piece is less obvious, I think. So I definitely wanted to speak to that. But yeah, 2,500 people have seen this, and like I want to see more of that. I'm going to subscribe to them. Even if you don't subscribe, you like to check out only the videos of beers you've had also, or you're thinking of getting, or back before I did the channel. I would, drink a beer while watching, the beer review and kind of compare notes I was getting. However you consume my content, thank you for checking it out. I always appreciate it. And it's always especially when you hit these milestones and kind of makes you reflect on, this goofy thing. I put my, camera on my phone in a tripod. I hit record. I sit here and talk about a beer, and people watch that and interact with me. It's weird, and it's always cool to take a pause and acknowledge how cool it is, though. Also, so thank you everyone who watches. Here's to 2,500 more, and I don't know what to put in the comments. Just what's going on in your world? How about that? I talked about myself. You talk about yourself. I don't know. Anything, everything. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.